and the sixth extinction. What does that mean?
In the world's history, there's been several extinctions. And with all the extinctions that are happening now to all the species, this one is the sixth one. There's so many that are dying.
Really? Please tell me a little bit about it. That's I've never heard that before.
Um, well, there's a hole in the ozone. There are holes, more than one, and there's global warming, and they changed it to climate change, and with all the changes in the environment, things aren't able to live. Foul water, foul air, and fish can't swim in water and breathe oxygen in the water because it's polluted. Animals can't breed because there's herbicides, pesticides, rodenticides that kill things. And that's like the condor is a scavenger, and when they have carrion, the dead things, the bullets that kill the deer or the other animals, the carcass is left there, and so they have lead in the carcass, and that poisons the creatures.
Now, how did you come about this knowledge about the extinction of these various species?
It's in the material. It's scientific stuff. You read it. Some people tell you, talk about it. Some are advocates for the different creatures. And,
now, how long have you been working on this, and what are the results of what you've done?
well, I walk for 5 of my relatives that aren't here. 2 of our babies were sprayed with 2,4,5-T and Agent Orange, and they used that in the Forest Service in the 70s for defoliating the leaves so that the conifers can grow. So they would clear cut a piece of land, and then they would plant trees. And so because they disturb the soil, and the acorns grew, and so they proliferated, and so they have a whole acorn just rampant. And so they would spray it, and that would kill the broad leaves, but it wouldn't harm the ones with the needles, the conifers, the fir, the pine, like that. And so anyway, the aerial spraying with the airplanes would drift and would hit non-target species. And so in the communities where the logging was done, the babies were sprayed and they failed to thrive and they died. And then 3 of my cousins spontaneously aborted. So in the 70s, I started walking for 5 of my relatives that aren't here. And my daughter is just 42 now, and she's their age that they would have been.
Every time I talk to Native Americans, I get lost in words. Sincerely speaking, because I come from a society where colonization also affected. But we thought that we were badly treated. But when I look at the way Native Americans have been treated, it's very appalling. And it's not stopping. When is it going to stop?
Our native people have drawn a line. This is the end. This is the last, and it should be done. Our soldiers went into foreign soil in the Middle East to fight amongst with themselves, to support one another. But what they were doing, they were in Afghanistan fighting the indigenous people of Afghanistan, and they're, how would you say, they were protecting American oil interests. So they were over there protecting the they felt bad about that. When Katrina happened, the big hurricane came, the soldiers should have been here and helping our people, and they weren't. I think what we're doing here is what we call the Pacific Alliance of Indigenous Environmental Action. And Alaska, British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, California are all the Pacific coast.
Yes.
And we are indigenous people all along. We have all kinds of environmental issues. And we walk with the farmers and the ranchers to protect our land, clean air, clean water, fertile soil. It's a human right, and it's up to our how would you say, the governors and the elected officials of the municipalities to protect their water, protect their air. It's a human right, and it's not a corporate entity.
But we know that they're not gonna do it. They've not done it for hundreds of years.
They have to. It's survival. I mean, yeah, it's survival. And knowing that, we have a how would you say the word? It's a EOP, hashtag EOP, Executive Order President. But we're the citizens of the United States of America, and our individual state entities, governments, are here to protect us. They have a trust to do that.
But you see, this is my problem. They're not doing it, and there's nobody that is obliging them to do it. And even all these cries and all this saying you have to do it, they don't care. They don't really care.
It's a little bit different in California, Oregon, Washington than it is elsewhere. That's Dave Smith and his daughter Daisy, my daughter.
You don't need to eat it, cookie cake. You don't need to eat it to eat it. It's cookie cake, yo. You don't need to do that. It's cookie cake. Tastes delicious.
Okay. Now, the tribal chiefs seem not to be united around this cause of freedom. What is going on with these tribal chiefs? Why is it that there is betrayal, there is dissuasion, there's just a lot of stuff going on? What is going on?
There's a lot of unity going on with Standing Rock, and to be spiritual and to stand on behalf of your people is a big message.
Yes.
It's a big message, and so we are inspired, and we are finding our places. It's like the sacred places were set aside. In our language, it's called Genocide. Creator set it aside for us. And so Creator's purpose never changed. The places never changed. We changed. We were annihilated. We were acculturated. We were assimilated. But we're turning back. We are being taught. Teachers are fighting the students, and the students are fighting the teachers. And so there's a resilience, and it is. It's happening.
So there is progress.
These two people right here in the background is a father and a daughter. And the daughter grew up away from her family. And she's 42 years old. And we all had that birthright to go back where we came from. And so that's what you're seeing. That's what you're hearing. There isn't anything greater or more beautiful. I had to talk her into coming.
Absolutely.
But she's here.
So, if there's anything you want to tell your people, because many seem to be discouraged, many seem to not believe that something is happening. If there's anything that you can tell them that can wake them up, that can make them say, hey, I think I need to put on my boots again, put on my gloves, and fight one more time, and support what my forefathers did, what would that be?
You have to realize that you're the keeper of tradition.
Yeah.
That for those spirituals who have gone on before us, and for those who are coming after us, we are the keepers of tradition. And so, however you do that and connect with your people, whatever remnant is there, it grows. Because, like I said, Creator already knows what's in your heart and in your mind. But you're the physical person, so it's your spirit who comes out into the physical.
Exactly.
And that's what the lesson's about.
Well, it's been amazing talking to you. I think you shared some really important things that I'm missing in this whole fight, and it's very important that Native Americans, and not only Native Americans, wake up to the reality that if we don't fight to protect what belongs to all of us, our children will live to fight. You are fighting today because probably our forefathers didn't fight enough, or maybe they didn't fight the way that...
I'm 15 years times 5.
Yeah.
And I've been at it a long time.
Yeah.
And I've seen it come and go. And it's stronger. It is beautiful. And I'm happy.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ashine.
Happiness is not purchasable with money. I know that we ought to be happier than the happiest person on earth today. We ought to be healthier than the healthiest person on earth today. And yet, we ought to be smarter than the smartest person on earth today. The gift of happiness is not purchasable with money. The path is through meditation, in which you can achieve freedom and get release from the burden of material pursuit. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration, and suffering. My mission in this life is to confront evil. My job is to point a pervading light. We believe in one misconception and another.
Ashine.
The needs and wants of man are steadily increasing by day. The scourge of daily unrest, the more he has, the more he wants. We are not born into this world to accumulate material wealth. What a waste of precious time and effort. There are better ways to do this, brethren. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration, and suffering is the purpose of this call. Learn how to unlock negative childhood beliefs and curses holding you back from finding joy while living your dreams and visions. Enter into your own consciousness.
Meditation saved my life. Ashin, breaking the horse, gave me strength and made my bone strong. Ashin is one of the most effective ways to keep your heart strong. Find peace, love, joy, happiness, abundant life, stability, and everything you ever desire in life. My soul and I has prepared a special package for you.